Hey, it's DJ Train again, and it's time for Story Hour. Like I said in my updates, that I'm going to be doing a story about Ricardo, how his life formed and what he's went through the last 30 years, or 37 years. And he thinks it's time to tell his story. Well, it starts out on one cold morning, July 15, 1978. The story goes like this. There's a blizzard outside, and he's born in the hospital, and his dad falls asleep on the recliner, and so on and so forth, and he was named Ricardo, Zachary, or something. I can't remember what he said his last name was. He had a very, to say the least, very abusive childhood. He was abused by his father. Which is still in denial from what I understand. When he was in high school, he chased 3 women. One of them was named Alice, 2 was Janet, and 3 was Valerie. Let's see, Janet was on the bus. He chased her. She was a year behind him. Valerie was in the class. And then the other one, he did go out on a date with her, and that was the homecoming in '92. And that's the only date he's ever had. But the other 2 women, Janet and Valerie, Janet never really gave him the time of day, you know. Never really did. And Valerie said she would go out with him, and when they met each other at a FFA barn warming, she shows up in the middle with her brother, and so on and so forth. And he graduates, and he puts off looking for women because he chased 3 women in high school, so he put it off. And when 2006 came along, he fell in love with a lady by the name of Angela Mayfield, and he spent a year trying to pursue her. And in about a year, she told him that she wasn't interested in like that. She felt like he was more of a brother than anything. And then Ricardo went through the worst 2 years of his life after that, being rejected again. You know, all these times being rejected. And he had a few, after that he had a few online relationships. One was Janie, and another one was married online, and another one was Paris. That's a whole nother story. We're not getting into the Paris thing. Ricardo asked me not in this series. Ricardo wants to tell that in his own right, because, you know, that's a whole different story. And he wants to raise awareness about it. You know, that's a sticky situation there. And a couple years ago, he met a lady named Jewel, and which I understand she's married now. She never really gave him time of day. She was more his friend than anything.